State 75. In April of 1970, he hit the longest homer in Astrodome history in Houston, more than 500 feet into the upper deck in left field. Was inducted into the inaugural class of the Astros Hall of Fame last August. Was a prominent figure in Houston through last season, working in the team's community outreach program. Survived by his wife, 2 children, and 7 grandchildren. And Curly Neal, the dribbling wizard out of Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, played for the Harlem Globetrotters from 1963 through 85, more than 6,000 games in 97 nations. One of 5 Trotters to have his number retired, along with Meadowlark Lemon, Marcus Haynes, Goose Tatum, and Wilt Chamberlain. Leaves behind his wife, 2 daughters, and 6 grandchildren. At the sports desk, Steve Bitker, KCBS.
Let's say you just bought a house. Bad news is, you're one step closer to becoming your parents, which means you're going to start telling your kids to clean up before the cleaning lady comes. Doesn't make sense, but you're the parents and they're the kids. You're going to start telling them that now too. Good news is, it's easy to bundle home and auto through Progressive and save on your car insurance. And there's your opening to remind them who pays the bills around here. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Skechers presents football legend Tony Romo for Skechers slip-ons.
I'm a guy who likes to take it easy. That's why I wear slip-ons from Skechers.
They're a touchdown in convenience.
Right. There's no laces, so they slip on and slip off. Easy. Plus, they've got Skechers' famous air-cooled memory foam for lasting all-day comfort.
Slip-ons march comfort down the field.
Do you ever say anything that's not a sports cliche?
Try Skechers slip-ons today. Available at Skechers stores and other fine retailers everywhere.
Stop there. You're perfect.
Being informed has never mattered more.
We're in very unique times.
We are here for you.
More confirmed cases does not mean we are losing ground. It means we are sharpening our focus and gathering data that will help us through this emergency.
All news, all the time, right here on KCBS.
KCBS News Time 10:48. Yes, a shelter-in-place order is in effect statewide, but you may have essential errands to run. You may be an essential worker, so we are still going to help you get around if you have to be out on the roads. Here's George.
Indeed, and right now conditions are pretty good. We're not tracking any major delays, but let's talk about some trouble spots that may slow the ride for you briefly. First, in San Mateo, there's more work today, Melissa, on the connecting ramp at 92 and Interstate 280. This is westbound 92 to 280 southbound. They're doing some electrical work there, likely for overhead signs and for street lamps, and they'll be out there until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Crews were out in Napa earlier at the Silverado Trail, just north of Oak Knoll, where they were dealing with believe it or not, a load of fertilizer that spilled, and so crews were washing it down. Highway 152 east of Watsonville, or in Watsonville, near it, eastbound 152 at Santa Cruz Fairgrounds. Sheriff's Office is organizing a food distribution center, and as a result, they've asked the CHP to help out with some traffic control. And also in Oakland, eastbound Interstate 580, road work in the right-hand lane until 2:30 this afternoon. It's landscaping. Next update, 10:58, traffic leader, KCBS.
6-day forecast now with Mary Lee joining us from the KPIX5 Weather Center.
Good Friday morning to you. It is another cold start to the day with clear skies. Temperatures down to the 30s, 40s, and even some spots in the North Bay down to freezing and sub-freezing this morning. And that is why a frost advisory is in effect for the North Bay mountains and valleys until 9 a.m. today due to these cold temperatures. As we head through the afternoon, we'll see partly sunny skies, a mainly dry day, so catching a break from the rain as we'll be in between storm systems. So for today, daytime highs inland in the low 60s. For the Bay, upper 50s and mid-50s for the coast. Our next weather system rolls in for the weekend. A wet weekend ahead, warming up into next week.
We've got traffic and weather to get together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time 10:51. Fernie Beyer and Nick Palmer are at the KCBS editor's desk. Well, weddings take many times over a year to plan, and those looking to get married this March now are scrambling to postpone, downsize, or rework their dream day. Couples such as KCBS traffic and sports anchor Joe Hughes and his fiancée Chelsea, who were supposed to get married today. Their wedding obviously has been called off, and Joe and Chelsea joined morning anchor Stan Bunger to discuss it today.
So we thought we'd be saying I do to each other, not to KCBS this morning.